Before history was written, it was whispered through stones, through winds, through the myths etched into earth and sky. The voices of forgotten empires echo in the ruins, etched into lost temples, carved deep into sacred cliffs, whispered endlessly by winds that have crossed 1,000 ages. From the veiled pyramids of Giza to the jungle-clad towers of Angkor, these silent monuments hold secret of gods worshipped, kings fallen, and dreams immortalized in stone. They are not merely ruins. They are fragments of human longing, frozen in time and waiting to be remembered. Follow the trails where myths were born, where celestial calendars once ruled the heavens, and where time itself bends beneath the weight of memory. This is no ordinary journey. It's a passage through the remnants of lost worlds. If ancient stones could speak, what would they reveal? Subscribe and travel deeper into history, one forgotten empire at a time. Delphi, Greece. Perched on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, Delphi was once the most sacred site in ancient Greece. It was here that the Oracle of Apollo delivered cryptic prophecies, drawing kings and generals from across the Mediterranean. The Temple of Apollo, now partly in ruin, still retains its sense of solemn grandeur. Surrounding the sanctuary is a theater and a stadium, signs of how deeply religion and daily life were entwined. For the Greeks, Delphi was the omphalos, the center of the world. To walk among these ruins is to step into the heart of a civilization driven by fate, myth, and the voices of the divine. Petra, Jordan. Hidden deep within Jordan's desert canyons lies Petra, a city carved entirely from rose-red sandstone. Built by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago, Petra thrived as a wealthy trade hub linking Arabia, Egypt, and the Levant. Its most famous structure, Al-Khazne, or the Treasury, greets visitors with ornate Hellenistic columns and mystery. Yet beyond this facade lies a sprawling necropolis, water channels, and temples, testaments to a remarkably advanced society. Petra's decline came with shifts in trade routes and devastating earthquakes. But the silence here is never empty. The stones still speak of a kingdom once hidden, now reborn through history. Borobudur, Indonesia. Borobudur stands as the world's largest Buddhist temple, rising from the volcanic plains of central Java. Built in the 9th century by the Sailendra dynasty, it resembles a giant mandala when seen from above. Over 2,600 relief panels tell the story of the Buddha's life and teachings, guiding pilgrims upward through layers of spiritual enlightenment. At its summit, 72 perforated stupas encircle a great central dome, a symbolic journey from the earthly to the cosmic. Forgotten for centuries under volcanic ash and jungle, Borobudur was rediscovered in the 19th century. Today, it remains a place of both reverence and wonder, bridging time with quiet grace. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Angkor Wat, once the capital temple of the Khmer Empire, is the largest religious monument on Earth. Constructed in the early 12th century for King Suryavarman II, it was originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu before gradually transforming into a Buddhist sanctuary. Its 5 lotus-shaped towers mirror the mythical Mount Meru, home of the gods in Hindu cosmology. Intricate bas-reliefs line its galleries, depicting epic scenes from the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Despite centuries of conflict, colonization, and jungle encroachment, Angkor Wat has endured as Cambodia's national symbol. It is not only a marvel of engineering, it is a story carved in stone, layered with faith, power, and resilience. Stonehenge, England. On the Salisbury Plain of southern England, a circle of massive stones stands as one of prehistory's greatest enigmas. Constructed over several phases between 3000 and 1500 BCE, Stonehenge remains shrouded in speculation. Was it an astronomical calendar, a burial site, or a sacred temple? Each stone was transported from miles away, some from Wales, an astonishing feat for Neolithic societies. Its alignment with solstices hints at a deep understanding of celestial movements. Although the builders left no written records, the monument's very presence speaks of a sophisticated and spiritual people. Standing here at dawn, with the stones casting long shadows, one senses that this ground has always been sacred. Ellora Caves, India. The Ellora Caves in Maharashtra, India, form a complex of 34 rock-cut temples and monasteries carved into the basalt cliffs over 5 centuries. What makes Ellora remarkable is its harmony of religions: Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain structures coexisting side by side. The crown jewel is the Kailasa Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, carved top down from a single rock, an engineering marvel even by today's standards. Pilgrims once journeyed here across trade routes that spanned the ancient world. Rich with sculpture, mythology, and spiritual symbolism, each chamber offers a different path through India's sacred heritage. Ellora is more than ruins. It is a cathedral of stone where belief transcends time. Machu Picchu, Peru. High above the Urubamba Valley, Machu Picchu rests like a crown upon the Andes. Built in the 15th century by the Inca Emperor Pachacuti, the site was unknown to the outside world until 1911. Its purpose remains debated: a royal retreat, a ceremonial center, or perhaps both. The precision of the stonework, without mortar, and its alignment with the sun and stars reflect Inca mastery of engineering and astronomy. Llamas graze quietly where priests and nobility once walked, their presence timeless. Machu Picchu survives not only as a wonder of architecture, but as a silent witness to a lost empire's soul. The Colosseum, Italy. In the heart of Rome, the Colosseum stands like a ghostly echo of imperial might. Its arches once framed bloody spectacles, where gladiators fought under the gaze of emperors and roaring crowds. This was not just entertainment, but a message of power, order, and control. Even in ruins, the amphitheater radiates authority, a proud shell of what once ruled the known world. Visitor can almost hear the clang of swords and the chant of the masses. Rome may have fallen, but its echoes still shake the earth. Giza, Egypt. At the edge of Egypt's desert, the pyramids of Giza rise solemnly, an enduring vow defying the passage of time. Built over 4,500 years ago, this complex once served as the royal tombs of the pharaohs. Most notably, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing. Massive stone blocks, each weighing several tons, were placed with such precision that modern science has yet to fully explain how they were assembled. Legend holds that the pyramid's axis aligns with the stars of Orion, guiding the soul of the ruler back to the celestial realm. Beside them lies the colossal Sphinx, its silent face guarding the eternal gateway. To reach Giza is not merely to arrive at a place, it is to encounter a meeting between humanity and eternity. Great Wall of China. Winding over mountains like a stone dragon, the Great Wall is a testament to China's ancient will. Built to keep invaders at bay, it also guarded dreams, traditions, and dynasties. Some call it a wall of defense, others a monument to ambition and sacrifice. Thousands perished in its construction. Now their spirits watch the horizon. Standing atop its towers, the wind whispers stories of emperors, battles, and watchful peace. It is both boundary and bridge between past and present. Chichen Itza, Mexico. In the heart of the Yucatan jungle rises a pyramid that once aligned with the stars. Chichen Itza, a jewel of the Maya civilization, was a city of astronomers, priests, and warriors. Its Great Pyramid, El Castillo, casts a serpent's shadow during equinox, proof of celestial mastery. Ball courts, temples, and skull platforms remind us of a world where science and sacrifice coexisted. The jungle tried to reclaim it, but Chichen Itza endures as a monument to mathematical precision and spiritual devotion. Tikal, Guatemala. Tikal was once the most powerful city in the southern lowlands of the ancient Maya civilization. Located in the dense rainforests of northern Petén, Guatemala, it flourished between 600 and 900 CE during the late Classic period. The city features impressive ceremonial architecture, including steep pyramids, palaces, and carved stone monuments known as stelae. Tikal played a key role in regional politics and long-distance trade, especially through its connections with Teotihuacan in central Mexico. At its peak around 700 CE, the urban center housed about 10,000 residents, with an extended population of up to 50,000 in surrounding areas. Recognized for its historical value and archaeological richness, Tikal was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. Bagan, Myanmar. Bagan, once the capital of a powerful kingdom in central Myanmar, is home to one of the world's richest archaeological zones. At its height, the city boasted over 10,000 Buddhist temples, monasteries, and pagodas, built between the 9th and 13th centuries. Today, around 2,000 structures remain, spread across a vast plain beside the Ayutthaya River. The site reflects a deep devotion to Theravada Buddhism, with ancient murals, statues, and stupas preserving centuries of faith and artistry. Divided into Old Bagan, New Bagan, and Nyang U, the area offers a peaceful atmosphere that contrasts with the pace of modern life. In 2019, Bagan was officially recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, honoring its spiritual and cultural significance. Ayutthaya, Thailand. In the heart of Thailand, where three rivers weave around an ancient island, the lost kingdom of Ayutthaya still whispers through stone and silence. Founded in the 14th century by a king seeking refuge from plague, this city rose to become a glittering crossroads of trade between India and China. For over 4 centuries, gilded temples and towering chettis pierce the sky, their reflections dancing on tranquil canals and lotus ponds. Legends say the architecture was shaped by dreams, with hints of Angkor's might, Sukhothai's grace, and distant Indian temples. Even after Burmese fire reduced the city to ruins, sacred relics remained. Serene Buddha faces wrapped in banyan roots, watching centuries pass with a quiet smile. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Ayutthaya feels like a forgotten realm, half asleep beneath the banyan trees, waiting for those who still believe in old stories. Ayutthaya's beauty lies in its broken grace, majestic, mournful, and unforgettable. Luxor and Karnak temples, Egypt. Luxor and Karnak are not ruin. They are revelations carved in sandstone. Once part of ancient Thebes, these temples honored gods with columns like forests and walls covered in hieroglyphs. Every block speaks of pharaohs seeking immortality through divine architecture. Karnak's hypostyle hall feels endless, a cathedral of gods. At dusk, the Nile reflects their silhouettes, as if Egypt's soul still lingers. Sigiriya, Sri Lanka. Rising above the emerald forests of Sri Lanka, the ancient rock fortress of Sigiriya tells a story carved in stone and wrapped in legend. In the 5th century AD, Prince Kashyapa seized the throne and built his palace atop this towering monolith to escape vengeance and fate. Guarded by colossal lion paws, the summit once held a shimmering palace in the clouds, a symbol of power and fear. After the king's tragic fall, the site was abandoned, later reclaimed by Buddhist monks, and eventually swallowed by time. Rediscovered in the 19th century, Sigiriya revealed water gardens, mirrored walls, and mysterious frescoes of celestial maidens. Even today, fountains from ancient engineering still flow with the rains, whispering secrets of a lost kingdom. Sigiriya remains not just a ruin, but a living chronicle of ambition, beauty, and forgotten glory. Masada, Israel. Perched high above the Judean desert, Masada is an ancient mountain fortress that became the last stronghold of Jewish rebels against Roman rule after the fall of Jerusalem in 70 CE. Built by King Herod in the 1st century BCE, the site featured palaces, storerooms, and advanced water systems carved into the rock. In 66 CE, a group of Jewish zealots seized Masada and resisted the Romans for years. In 72 CE, a Roman legion surrounded the mesa, constructing a massive ramp to breach its defenses. Facing inevitable defeat, the rebels chose mass suicide over enslavement, leaving only 2 women and 5 children alive. Archaeological finds, including synagogues and mikvahs, shed light on ancient Jewish life. Today, Masada stands as a symbol of bravery and endurance, drawing visitors from around the world. Moai statues, Chile. Scattered across Easter Island like silent sentinels, the Moai statues hold the mysteries of an ancient Polynesian civilization known as the Rapa Nui. Carved Carved between the 15th and 17th centuries, these monumental figures were created to honor powerful ancestors and tribal leaders who had passed away. Nearly 1,000 moai remain today, most sculpted from volcanic tuff in the Rano Raraku quarry, where many still lie, half buried, as if asleep beneath layers of time. The tallest erected statue reaches 10 meters in height and weighs over 80 tons, though many are smaller, standing as echoes of once great figures. Each moai was carefully shaped with stone tools called toki, a labor of both art and devotion carried out without the use of metal or wheels. Teotihuacan, Mexico. Just 50 kilometers northeast of modern-day Mexico City lies Teotihuacan, an ancient metropolis once believed by the Aztecs to be the place where the gods were created. At its peak, around 500 CE, the city covered nearly 20 square kilometers and supported a population estimated between 125,000 and 200,000, making it one of the largest cities in the world at the time. Long before the arrival of the Aztecs, Teotihuacan had already flourished and fallen, its origins and builders still unknown to historians today. The city's layout reveals a sophisticated urban design with wide avenues, complex drainage systems, and massive pyramids built with mathematical precision. The Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon dominate the skyline, standing as towering remnants of Teotihuacan's lost grandeur and religious devotion. Fire devastated the city center around 750 CE, marking the beginning of its mysterious decline, though pilgrims continued to visit the sacred site for centuries afterward. Acropolis, Greece. The Acropolis of Athens stands as a monumental symbol of ancient Greek civilization and architectural brilliance. Built in the 5th century BC, it sits atop a 150-meter high hill overlooking the city of Athens. The site honors Athena Parthenos, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, who was regarded as the protector of the city. Its most iconic structure, the Parthenon, showcases the refined elegance of Doric architecture and ancient artistry. The propylaea, the grand entrance gate, was crafted from marble and designed to elevate the spiritual journey of visitors. Acropolis reflects the rich history, art, and political ideals of classical Greece, including the birth of democracy. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1987, it continues to captivate archaeologists, historians, and travelers from around the world. Ephesus, Turkey. Nestled on the western coast of Turkey, Ephesus stands as one of the most important archaeological sites of the ancient world. Once a thriving port city of the Roman Empire, it was home to grand temples, libraries, theaters, and sacred Christian sites. Ephesus played a vital role in the early development of Christianity and is mentioned several times in the New Testament. The city was the site of the Third Ecumenical Council in 431 AD, where key Christian doctrines were established. Among its ruins lies the Library of Celsus, the Great Theater, and the remains of the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Pilgrims still visit the House of the Virgin Mary, believed to be her final home, and the Church of the Virgin Mary, the earliest church dedicated to her. Ephesus continues to reveal layers of Roman, Greek, and early Christian history, its stones whispering the legacy of empires, apostles, and faith. Tulum, Mexico. Located just an hour from Cancun, the ancient ruins of Tulum sit dramatically on a cliff overlooking the Caribbean Sea. This former Mayan fortress, enclosed by walls on 3 sides, flourished between the 13th and 14th centuries as a key trading center for jade, cotton, and cacao. El Castillo remains the standout structure, while the Temple of the Frescoes still preserves intricate mural art. Visitors can also take a dip at the hidden beach beneath the ruins, where palm trees sway and iguanas bask in the sun. Pompeii, Italy. At the foot of Mount Vesuvius once lay the thriving Roman city of Pompeii, where markets bustled and art flourished. In the year 79 AD, a sudden volcanic eruption turned this vibrant city into a city of silence, buried beneath layers of ash and stone. For centuries, Pompeii remained hidden, perfectly preserved beneath the earth, forgotten by time. When it was rediscovered in the 18th century, archaeologists were stunned to find homes, streets, and even mosaics frozen in astonishing detail. The ruins offer a rare, almost intimate glimpse into everyday Roman life, from kitchens and frescoed walls to public baths and forums. Human remains still rest where they fell, casting haunting shadows of the city's final hours. Today, Pompeii stands not only as an archaeological marvel, but also as a moving testament to the fragility and endurance of human history. Hampi, India. Hampi lies in the heart of the arid Deccan Plateau, where ancient stones and sacred legends converge. This surreal land is shaped by massive granite boulders, silent temples, and a gentle river that winds through the ruins. The atmosphere feels as though it were drawn from the verses of the Ramayana, suspended between myth and memory. Once the majestic capital of the Vijayanagara Empire, Hampi stood as a beacon of Hindu power and devotion. Its ruins now whisper the tales of gods, warriors, and long-lost dynasties. Temple towers rise from the earth like prayers carved in stone, adorned with intricate figures that seem to stir in the golden dusk. Here, every breeze carries a story, and every shadow hides a piece of India's sacred past. Persepolis, Iran. Persepolis was once the ceremonial capital of the mighty Achaemenid Empire, one of the greatest empires in ancient history. Located near the city of Shiraz, Persepolis is an ideal destination for a day trip to explore Iran's glorious past. Built in 518 BCE by King Darius I, the city later expanded under Xerxes and Artaxerxes, showcasing grand palaces and intricate reliefs. Today, Persepolis stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving the legacy of Persian architecture, art, and imperial power. At the height of its rule, the Persian Empire stretched from the Balkans in Eastern Europe to the Indus Valley in modern-day India. Zoroastrianism, the dominant religion of the empire, promoted values of tolerance and human dignity under kings like Cyrus the Great and Darius. The best time to visit Persepolis is during spring or autumn, when mild temperatures make it easier to explore the ancient ruins. Palmyra, Syria. Built around an oasis in the Syrian desert, Palmyra, also known as Tadmu, was one of the most important cultural and commercial centers of the ancient world. Located at the crossroads of civilizations along the Silk Road, Palmyra became a melting pot of Mesopotamian, Levantine, Greco-Roman, Persian, and Islamic influences. In the 3rd century CE, under the reign of Queen Zenobia, Palmyra rose against Roman rule and established the short-lived but powerful Palmyrene Empire. Palmyra's grand colonnaded street stretched over 1,100 meters, linking the Temple of Bel to the Diocletian camp, with many other Roman-era structures such as the Agora and theater still standing today. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1980, Palmyra holds a special place in Syrian heritage as a symbol of cultural pride and resistance. My Son's Sanctuary, Vietnam. My Son's Sanctuary is a complex of red brick temples and towers built by the Champa civilization between the 4th and 13th centuries. Located in a lush jungle valley near Hoi An, this UNESCO World Heritage Site features over 70 structures with diverse architectural styles. The tower temples were built without mortar, showcasing remarkable charm engineering and symbolizing the sacred Mount Meru of Hindu mythology. Sunrise tours are popular for capturing the golden light against the contrast of the red bricks and green surroundings. On-site performances of cham dances and festivals help visitors explore the intangible heritage of the ancient Champa kingdom. The nearby My Sun Museum offers an overview of the sanctuary's history and helps visitors better understand the site before exploring it. Visitors should dress modestly and wear comfortable shoes to explore the sacred site, with optional activities like kayaking on a nearby lake available after the tour. Knossos, Greece. Knossos, located inland on the island of Crete, was the capital of the legendary King Minos and the main center of the Minoan civilization. Excavations led by Sir Arthur Evans in 1900 uncovered a grand palace complex that flourished between 1600 and 1400 BCE during the height of Bronze Age culture in the Aegean. Originally settled around the 7th millennium BCE by people from Anatolia, Knossos developed into an advanced society with agriculture, bronze tools, fine pottery, and trade with Egypt. After a major earthquake around 1720 BCE, the palace was rebuilt with multiple levels, colonnades, storage rooms, workshops, and one of the earliest known plumbing systems. The Minoans created vibrant frescoes and replaced their hieroglyphic script with linear A, reflecting a sophisticated artistic and administrative culture. Sukhothai, Thailand. The ancient city of Sukhothai, honored as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site since 1991, is widely revered as the birthplace of Thai civilization. Established in the 13th century under the reign of King Phokun Si Intharathat, Sukhothai marked the dawn of the Siamese kingdom and laid the foundations of a flourishing nation. King Ramkam Hayeng the Great, remembered as a visionary monarch, created the Thai script and elevated Buddhism as the guiding spiritual force of the realm. Ingenious hydraulic systems comprising reservoirs, ponds, and canals once nourished the land, showcasing the kingdom's wisdom in water management and agricultural planning. Today on the Sukhothai Historical Park preserves timeless relics, temples framed by serene moats, tranquil lakes, and verdant lawns, bearing the artistic imprints of Khmer, Lana, and Burmese traditions. Ancient crafts such as ceramic wares, floating lanterns, and hand-woven items from palm leaves continue to echo the refined heritage of Sukhothai's golden era. Each November, the Loy Krathong Festival lights up Sukhothai with floating lanterns honoring the water goddess amid vibrant parades, performances, and fireworks. Hattusa, Turkey. Once the mighty heart of the Hittite Empire, Hattusa lay hidden for centuries beneath the hills of central Anatolia. Its stone lions still stand guard at the ancient gates, whispering of kings, treaties, and gods carved in cuneiform. The city's walls once stretched for miles, protecting a thriving population that helped shape Bronze Age diplomacy. From the sacred sanctuary of Yazilikaya to the royal archives of Bogoskoi, Hattusa reveals a civilization both mysterious and advanced. Though lost to time and forgotten by many, it rises today from the earth like a legend come to life. Walk among its ruins, and let the silence tell you stories older than empires.